Hello. Well, it's been quite a stressful morning so far. My daughter was sick last night, and I'm constantly battling the puppy and this dressing on his paw after we cut it. And it usually falls off mid-walk, but he needs a walk because he's a puppy and he's full of energy. And then my coffee machine exploded. Tassimo thingy, the capsule just went bing, and it went everywhere. And sometimes you get those days where you go, all right, I see how it's going to be. I shall lock down and not try and do anything too adventurous because it could end up with some serious consequences. So that's what I've done. So it'll just be a short video today. I just wanted to tell you what great fun I had yesterday. I was here in my therapy room doing a brainstorming event with Eleanor from Red Pepper Events and Cater Hire. And we were going through business plan stuff for her. And it's really interesting. Business plans are really interesting things because most people, when they think business plan, they kind of get the shudders. They think the sort of thing that you need to take to a bank and have all that detail. But most people approach it the wrong way around. They approach it from the bottom up. How much money do I need to make to be able to keep going? Rather than the top down, which is, what's my vision? What am I trying to achieve here? Because, like with Eleanor, there's 100 million, thousand, billion, squillion. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but there's lots of event companies out there. What made her different? What makes her love what she does, which she clearly enjoys what she does and very passionate about it? What's she trying to build with her company that's different from all the other people? Why would somebody choose her? And it's the same with me as a therapist. There are many, 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 many therapists out there. I'm just one of them. Why would somebody come to me? It's different once you've already seen me, talked to me, all that sort of stuff. But why would you choose me? And I like to get out my super duper magic whiteboard, right? Piece of paper, sticks to the wall with a kind of staticky thingy. And it works like a whiteboard. You can write on it, you can rub things out. Ooh, I'm balancing it there. If you hear a bang, you know what it is. And so we kind of capture ideas. And one of the things that I like to get people to think about is two airlines. You have EasyJet. EasyJet strapline is the low fares airline. You have British Airways. British Airways strapline is to fly to serve. Both fly from one place to another. There is nothing that distinguishes one company from another in that ability to fly passengers from one destination to another. But you know instantly the difference between British Airways and EasyJet. Even if you've never experienced flying on either of those airlines, you know from their strapline what they're placing themselves at. You know on EasyJet you have to pay for a cup of tea, you have to pay to breathe practically. Everything is an extra cost because they keep the cost low of your flight. On British Airways, they want you to have an experience. So you will get snacks and free tea and coffee, and you will get looked after. And you know that just from a simple line. So when you think about the business you're in or the thing that you do, and the fact that all those other people also do it, what is it that makes you different? And one of the things I like to do is, on that piece of whiteboard that I've got on my wall, is write down all the words that come to mind that you want to associate with your business. And it's important to associate all the words that you don't want to associate as well. Just put every word down there. And then afterwards, cross off the ones that don't belong and filter and group the ones that are left. And you end up with this statement. For me, in what I do, I want to reach as many people as I possibly can. It's important to me, not that I have the most in-depth one-to-one relationships with every potential client. What's important to me is I reach as many people, even if it's in the smallest way. And because that's my vision, because I want to get cognitive hypnotherapy out to the masses, for me it's like the best kept secret that should never be kept. Because I want to get it out to the masses, my vision of what I do is guided by the belief that anything more than nothing is something. I think to coin Trevor Sylvester's phrase. So anything I do that allows me to help people, whether it's a tweet, whether it's an email, whether it's a download on an MP3 that they listen to, whether it's a course, a book, I don't really mind what it is as long as I have a chance to allow people the experience of changing by working with me in some level. And some of those people will turn into clients where we get to work one-to-one and we get to see massive transformations. And some of those clients where we work one-to-one will turn into coaching clients where they've got beyond the problems that are holding them back. They've gone through being able to appreciate now, and they're really starting to think about what's in their future. And when you've never done that, that can be quite scary. I can help with that. Because one of the things that makes me passionate is learning new stuff and is being creative. And I recognise that in my business, I need to make sure those elements are present. And that's often the same with clients. They have things that make them passionate, and you need to make sure those things that make you passionate are there in your life. So that's my thought of the day. Kind of fun, come up with ideas, and then it's just do it, you know? We talked about this in one of the other videos. If you have an idea, just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to change the world. Just do something. And I think Einstein gets quoted a lot of phrases, and I'm pretty sure most of them aren't his, but one of the things they say Einstein said is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if you want to change, you need to change something. I guess that's why I'm